Welcome to the place to be this summer. Beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. The second to last day. We are winding down here in paradise, the NBA Summer League, as we got the Atlanta Hawks at 3-1 taking on the Washington Wizards at 2-2.
Now your G League general managers are paying a lot of attention to who do they want in their organization, representing them on their G League squads and guys who they can play as two ways as well.
It is Reese Beekman running the point here for the Wizards, trying to set up the show. Chris Livingston will launch and hit the three to start this game.
Depending upon which game it is in Summer League, but the spatial awareness is completely different in this building in comparison to Thompson Mack.
Outlet pass in the two-hand flush as Devin Higgs throws it down. And it's pulled down by Vasar. I feel like there's a little something else added to that.
You think so?
I don't know. You tell me. Isaiah Wong. This is what he does. He is a professional bucket getter.
2023 ACC Player of the Year, where he helped lead the Miami Hurricanes to the Final Four with Coach Jim Larinaga.
Inside, outside the three, knocked down by Higgs.
Backcourt, and no one even bothered to double team the basketball.
Another outlet here for Atlanta. Oh my!
I tell you
that
what,
shot rejected by Seth Trimble at 6'3".
That's two teammates going at it. Those guys were teammates at the University of North Carolina last year. Seth Trimble knew exactly what Vasar was about to try.
Come to Vegas with appreciation for this opportunity, understanding the magnitude of what they can do here. Double clutching in the air, and Chris Livingston putting it in plus the foul. Here's Seth Trimble, now splitting the defenders, taking Isaiah Wong to his chest. Seth Trimble.
8 of 12 from the field and knocked down 2 of his 5 3-point field goal attempts. But Seth Trimble does his best when he's attacking the basket like we saw in the last possession.
Cameron Corhan coming from nowhere gets that block. And now it's the Hawks coming the other way with this. And a strong left-hand finish by Devin Higgs. As Kadari Richmond looking to go to work now. Pull-up J in the lane shows the shooter's touch.
Kadari is a very good playmaker. Once again, another one of the guys that has to be better shooting the ball from the outside to space the floor.
Follow stats and highlights of your favorite rookies. And go behind the scenes with the next generation of stars. Download the app today. Get that out of here. Trimble shot, no good. Baseline jumper off the mark there by Kobe Johnson.
Great find.
Mari Monsanto rips down the net from deep. And tipped out by the big man, Agbakoko.
Hey,
I'll get that.
I'm proud of you. Sean Camden knocking down the three ball, but
let's see if Atlanta can find their way back in this one. Under 90 seconds to play in this first quarter. Deep three. And a second chance opportunity put in there by Kobe Knox.
Jalen has been popular.
Richmond beats the shot clock.
Joined now by Devin Higgs, 11 points for you in the first quarter. How are you able to come out and really establish and set the tone?
My teammates are finding me. I'm just getting to my spots.
You've had a really solid summer league. What do you hope that you showed the Hawks organization?
That I can play basketball too, coming from a Division II level.
It's awesome. Thank you, Devin.
Yep, thank you.
Henry Vasar absolutely has. You see him handling the basketball on the full court, but most importantly, being able to defend pick and roll and also protect the rim. That is the key, especially as a 7-footer. It's been a 4-0 run for the Hawks in this. Oh, there you go.
Right on cue, Mr. Monsanto. Okay.
Right. But more importantly, just, fellowship, brotherhood. A lot of guys that, want to stay in shape over the last few months. So don't want to.
Oh, wow. Felix Akpara just climbed the ladder.
To an 11-point lead. Reese Beekman with another find over the top to the athlete that Akpara is.
Madsen trying to find contact, throws it off the backboard to himself and up and in. A little and one mixtape move right there.
Madsen looking for the call. Another lob.
Oh, up top to Akpara. That means something when you can be first team all defensive team in a physical SEC.
Yes, it does. It means that you've got a great chance of being able to help an NBA organization in his program at University of Houston. The games are much easier than the practice.
Don't doubt.
That's why their guys look forward to the game so much and having to play against an opponent.
Because they know they're going to be better people for it.
Well, you think about the examples that we've seen of that this year. Chris Sinak Jr., you go back to Jarris Walker, a number of guys who have trusted Kelvin Sampson to get them exactly what they need.
Really?
Yes, and AJ is a player who always makes the right play. Now, led the nation in scoring, but he still makes the right play. He's a guy that does it. I saw him actually take that game personally. He talked about AJ didn't go to proms. You know, he didn't hang out with his friends and do as much stuff growing up because he was on the court for him to be the #1 pick, and he absolutely deserved to be that and will be a superstar in this league.
So many parents are wondering, what is that formula, right? Like, unsuccessful. Johnson, the dump off. Gabe Madsen has not been shy as he lets it fly.
Gabe Madsen, who was 0 for 8 in that matchup versus the Grizzlies you talked about. We see another lob.
Watch your head. Felix Akpara coming through.
On the offensive end of the floor, getting to all their actions and their spots.
Johnson unable to handle that one as Trimble coming the other way. Clears some space with the shoulder.
See how important it is for each and every one of these players that are participating right now to find their own niche within the organization.
Johnson, the floater over the big man, gets it to go. And Sanjay Lumpkin, the summer league coach for the Atlanta Hawks, setting the feet, knocking down the three. Camden another three ball. A 9-point lead for the Wizards. Another alley-oop. That is the 4th time they have run that play.
But what they're doing...
Atlanta down 11, 7 minutes to play in this third quarter. Johnson trying to go one-on-one. Finds the cutting Zeke Mayo for the deuce.
And recognize the action going on and sold out completely on that side of the floor.
Inside. Livingston dribbles it out. Camden cutting a late pass. But Livingston tried to yam it, no foul. And the Wizards now numbers the other way, but Long deflects the pass. Up top. And Corhan with the flush.
And then the lob to Cam Corn over the top.
8-0 run. Beekman's three puts an end to it.
Well, so much for going under the screen.
7 points, go along with 10 assists. As Mayo ducks under and gets 2 more. We're seeing some free runs to the rim as transition defense.
In a break zone, a timeout zone, they don't want to burn the timeout.
Good pass in the corner. Damian Monsanto rattles in the three.
And nice driving kick by John Camden. Who gets run off the line, gets into the painted area, and knows that there will be someone vacating that opposite corner.
No hesitation in the air by Johnson. He thought he had the and one.
Kobe was very young. I believe he may have been a freshman in high school, but I said, no, we can absolutely take Kobe. As long as I get Jalen. I recruited Jalen for 2 years. Well, both those guys first-year All-Stars this year, too. So, of course, getting a chance to see many of these young players when they're in the 9th grade, 8th grade, or whatever, and see them grow and bud into NBA All-Stars. You know, everybody takes a little bit of pride in seeing these young players make it to the top.
There's Reese Beekman on the A's, the baseball team. They are making their way here. The Raiders are already here.
How did you not mention the Aces first?
And the Aces, that's right.
Joined now by Reese Beekman, 10 assists so far today. How have you been able to be so active and distribute the ball so well?
I mean, I feel like we're playing free. You know, we're getting out in transition, getting some easy ones. So they give me a lot of space. I just could continue to make the right read.
What do you need to see from your team here in the fourth quarter to walk away with the win?
I feel like our energy is good. You know, we down a couple bodies. We just got to, fight through. It's our last game, so we want to get this one. But we just got to continue with the same energy.
Good rebound by Kobe Johnson. The outlet pass to Isaiah Wong ahead of the pack, and he throws it down. Cross-court pass pulled down by Higgs. Inside to the big man. Henry with the right hand hook shot. The 7-footer is pure. This has been a battle all day long. Livingston and Higgs. Trimble with 2 hands in his face, and it doesn't matter. Camden running the floor, beats everybody.
At this game, at the level that we play it with the three-point line.
Livingston, tough shot. Akpara at the rim to tip it in.
Get off the court.
Clearly that was not the case here. Livingston coming through. Double clutch plus the foul.
The 25-year span between 1980 and 2005, in my opinion, the greatest era of the NBA. Tough bucket by Akpara, taking the contact and able to finish over the top. But the lack of defensive effort, he's playing the 4 position, going back to where he wants to be on the floor.
Chris Livingston.
Yeah, Chris Livingston climbing the ladder for the putback.
And then Akpara committing the foul, the and one for Isaiah Wong. Beekman has done a nice job directing traffic as he finds Camden on the wing. 3, count it.
Another beautiful find from Reese Beekman, probing along the baseline and allowing John Camden to get right into his shooting pocket.
Now Johnson filling the lane, lays it in through the contact.
The Hawks have 14 assists. Reese Beekman has 14, and which I was about to say 15. Can't believe Akpara missed that of all the dunks to miss in this game.
Wide open from the corner, Gateman. But Atlanta's going to have to come up with some stops here. They switch, so Wong now guarding the ball as Beekman goes by him. How about that take?
That's oftentimes where you'll get that offensive foul call. Wizards now going to a zone defensively.
And Higgs says, thank you very much. The bucket plus the foul. Ball deflected. And here's Livingston. How about show me something?
This will now be 3rd on that list.
Johnson just lays it up. And filling the space. Devin Higgs. I have really enjoyed Devin Higgs in his game here tonight.
I love the way he's approached this game and his opportunity in Summer League. Even though it will end in a loss, he has definitely made a significant impact on the Atlanta Hawks organization. Someone that we most likely will be talking about in the G this season.
All right, it is a final. Washington Wizards improve to 3-2 here this summer with a 91-83 win.
Chris, things got chippy in the 4th quarter. How were you all able to really stay composed in those final minutes and get the win?
Just listen to the coach, running what he drew up in the huddle and sticking together. Things got a little sloppy throughout the game, but I feel like as the game went on, we got our stuff together, stopped turning the ball over as much, and started executing. 20
points for you. You were extremely active on both ends of the floor. What do you hope that you showed out here at Las Vegas Summer League?
Activity is what I do. I'm just playing with a high motor, playing both sides of the ball, and just playing hard every possession. That's what I try to display every time I get on the court, whether I'm making or missing shots or things are going my way or not. I just try to be the hardest player, player on the floor.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
All right,